Hey guys. How's it going? No, I'm not. Um, I'm like so sick and I'm so behind in my work because of it, and it's the Ascension I'm going through for the most part, and I'm having horrifying headaches and side effects. Um, yeah, I feel horrible. So I've been receiving downloads so heavily the past few days, and it's been absolutely insane. And anyway, I've hardly been able to function. Whenever I'm going to receive a download, my head starts like throbbing hard. And then I start getting all this information, and it's been really intense. And I'm like seeing what's going to happen this year. Um, it's crazy, crazy stuff. Like, I was telling my husband about it because he gets it. But it's tough that I just can't retelling people, because they're gonna be like, okay, it's just like insane, and then it'll kind of subside. I'm like, okay, I'll go like do some of my work, because I can't focus. It's so horrible. And then all of a sudden, my head starts like pulsating again. It's like my crown is ready to receive something, and it's like my crown is like sucking the information in, and it hurts so bad. Um, yeah, I've never had such insane downloads in pain, and it is like heavy, heavy downloads. It's insane. And some of this shit I think is in my head. I'm like, I'm going crazy. Like, I'm seeing these visions, I'm hearing these things. And then I was on Instagram and I'm scrolling through, and people are predicting these things through tarot cards that I'm like receiving without anything. I'm like, wow. I'm going to talk about it. When I get downloads, guys, I hear things, and I hear things in my own voice. So it makes me seem like I'm crazy, but it's like my guide. It's like the communication. I hear it in my voice in my head. Okay. Um, yeah, they are very heightened. Um, my readings are becoming off the charts if I can not have a headache long enough to focus on them. So I'm going to try to do some after this collective tonight and get some out. It's been painful. It's horrible. This ascension is horrifying. And I get visions. So when I read and channel, guys, like I get a vision like it's a movie. So I like channel out what I'm seeing in this movie basically is what happens. And these downloads are coming in the same perspective, okay? My heart chakra through my back goes crazy, and it tingles, and that's been tingling for a very long time. Kundalini awakening type stuff has been going on. Yeah, it's so intense. So intense. Um, yeah, those of you are like, oh, it's so cool you can communicate with the dead. I'm like, yeah, light workers, we never get a break. It is 24 hours a day. It never ends. Never ever ends. And, I got told by somebody in a comment that I just read off an oracle card, and why don't you read real tarot cards? Yada, yada. I don't even read cards, guys. I channel in. Yeah, that's how I read. I channel. So, oh, excuse me. So we work 24 hours a day. It is exhausting. It never ends. It's hard to shut it off. Yeah, it's like, it's really, really intense. Anyways, so one of the things I channeled in is that light workers are going to be attacked. Okay, so light workers are going to be attacked. We're going to have people out wanting to bring us down, and there's a few reasons behind this. You want to say jealousy, that could be part of it, yes, but what I feel is like literally a spiritual war, so to speak. But don't get so scared about that phrase at this current moment, okay? Some of the downloads I'm receiving about this is that literally, guys, there is like a war in the 5D, okay? That is what I'm seeing. That's the kind of crap I am seeing. That's the non-believers and the believers, the seers and the non-seers, and the people trying to bring us down that are basing their life around organized religion. So there's going to be some issues with religion this upcoming year. Spirituality versus religion. I do see a lot of more people becoming awakened and stepping back from organized religion. That is a download I received today. Okay. This is going to cause some issues as well amongst religion. Okay. There's going to be people hanging on to religion for dear life that are, you know, especially like the older generation is what I'm hearing, that are definitely going to be non-believers and think we were evil. Okay. And, you know, like I said, I live in a small town, and there's a lot of people that probably think I'm crazy here. There's starting to be people that believe, though. So there are people that are turning into a different perspective into my work and understanding that what I do is not a bunch of bullshit. Okay. Anyway, so that's some stuff that I'm hearing. I'm also feeling there's going to be some more natural disasters occurring. Okay. And it's almost like the survival of the fittest. Okay. So I feel this coming on, like there's the fires in Australia, for example. You know, I don't see World War III. However, I do feel that everybody, even the non-believers, are going to feel this anticipation because it is 5D, like war kind of thing. Literally, I'm like seeing this crap, okay? So, Kim, I have clients that are like 70s. I do. So anyways, I do feel that, you know, the world is going to feel this and feel gained up again. So it's almost like the world is going to prepare for war, but I don't see World War III like legitimately happening. Okay. But let's face it, I don't think we've ever been out of war. Okay. I don't think we've ever been done with war. So you guys, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing major awakening processes happening, like massive, like a lot of awakenings. And like I said, the masculine energy in particular is going to take this very hard, okay? This is the year of ending of karma, okay? And a lot of you are automatically assuming a karmic partner. That's just the gist of it. That's very little of it, you guys. It's ancestral karma, I'm hearing, okay? There's karma that's been brought down between several generations, hundreds of years of generations, etc. Okay, this is going to be forced to be cleared out. All right, the habits that you learned as a child, that your parents learned as a child, that their parents learned as a child, all that stuff, all that karma that's been learned and taken on and repeated, and the egotistic behavior, all of this shit. Okay, it has to be cleared out, and the universe is gonna bring this upon the people. Okay. So the masculines, they don't want to change. They don't. Collectively, they don't. Okay? They're going to, this weekend, start this shift of being forced. Okay? There's going to be divine intervention occurring amongst the collective. Okay? The feminine is going to be like, oh, this sucks, you know, whatever, but I'll embrace it. There's going to be fear of the future, that sort of thing coming in. The masculine is going to be like, no. No, I'm not. No, I'm not ending that. I'm not facing that. I'm not facing that childhood wound, that trauma. No, I swept that under a rug. I don't want to deal with that. I'm not walking away from this life. I'm not changing. I don't want to do this. No. And they're gonna fight it. And it's not really about stubbornness necessarily or any certain zodiac sign. It's just, you know, a lot of these masculines are, for one, unawakened, you know, or they're awakened a bit and not realizing it or understanding or that sort of thing. All right. So I am seeing that. I feel like that, you know, this is going to be the first round of trying to get them to walk away from things that no longer serve them, to end karmic cycles, and they're going to fight it to tooth and nail. All right. And some of them will end cycles. Okay, with this shift. A lot of them will not. Okay? Some of you will not. Some of you are holding on to karma as well. Okay? Well, we'll get there in a second, what kind of karma I see some of the feminines holding on to as well. But the masculines especially are holding on to tremendous amounts of it. And they're going to hold on for dear life. And I feel this weekend they're going to drink themselves stupid, some of them, to not deal. Possibly drug use, possibly, you know, step into toxic habits. self-medication. They're going to feel suicidal. They're going to feel this shift very heavily. Okay, destructive behavior. That's what I'm seeing. All right. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. You need to step away. You need to energetically not be forceful either. Okay, you need to let them deal with this because you cannot clear their karma. You can't. You can clear yours. All right. So let them work on that. If they don't clear it this round, the universe is going to keep intervening this whole year. The whole year. And they're going to be so miserable. So miserable. Okay. And it's going to be a lot of karma, not just one thing, not just a partner, not just a mom and dad. Some people, guys, are going to clear karma out of their karmic connections and continue with the connections. I'm hearing that as well. All right. So twin flames. All right. Those of you in that connection, here's what I got today about that. I do feel that twin flames are going to be pushed into union this year. Okay. However, it's not how you guys are thinking. All right. It's not this fairy tale. It's not love. It's not moving in together. It's not making love all day long and going on dates and etc. etc. It is about your mission this year. Okay. It's a spiritual warfare going on in the 5D, and the light workers and the twin flames need to begin their missions this year to like fight against this, so to speak. Okay. So that's what I feel is going on, is they're going to be pushed into union. So your masculine is going to be pushed towards you, or you're going to be pushed towards them. Honestly, I see the feminine stepping back more and just going with the flow, honestly, or whoever's the awakened one. So they're going to be pushed more towards you, but they're not only going to be pushed towards that, they're going to be pushed towards their life purpose and their mission. Okay. Some of you won't even be in physical union. It will be all through 5D communication. Okay, the mission will be done through that. Your twin flame will guide you and assist you in 5D with the mission, the spiritual warfare that I'm seeing. That's all 5D and that sort of thing. Okay. So, like I said, guys, it's not like what you're thinking. So my title is a bit of clickbait. I understand that. It's, for some of you, it could be, yes. But a lot of you need to steer away from the fact that you're only in this for a love connection. It's very broad. Twin flames are needed right now. They're needed for worldwide peace. They're needed for unconditional love to be spread worldwide. They're needed to go on these missions to help this, to help the world ascend. Okay, yes, a romance is part of it. Yes, but that is not the only thing. And if you think that is the only thing, you're in this for the wrong reasons. If you're not in this connection for a spiritual journey, for a mission, you're probably not in a twin flame connection to begin with. All right. So this is where I see some of the catalyst connections being discovered is through this year, because some of you, I'm being told, are going to be connecting to your true twin flame energetically this year, the ones that are in a catalyst connection. And somebody said, well, twin flames can be catalyst to your awakening as well. Well, absolutely. But some of you are not with the true one. Okay. So I do see that happening as well this year. There's going to be a lot of energetic connections of understanding who your true person is. Those of you who are not in the connection you think you're in. All right. That's going to happen too. Okay. The understanding that you're in an abusive connection that you're just labeling as a twin flame connection is going to be understood as well. There's a lot of changes coming, you guys. And those of you that are hanging on to abusive connections and wanting to say it's a twin flame connection to justify it, that's karma that you need to work on. That's karma you need to release. Okay? So I am seeing this as well as a problem that some people are going to have to get through this year. Because some of you are carrying on ancestral karma right now by being with an abusive person, by being obsessed and hanging on to an abusive person. You are repeating karma. Okay? You didn't learn. It could be past life. It could be whatever, but it's karma. All right. So I see big changes. You guys are not going to be the same people this year in general. Okay. But like I said, a lot of you are going to discover your true person energetically this year. There's no doubt about that. You're going to start having dreams about them. You're going to start seeing them. You're going to get 5D communication, even if you don't know them in the physical form. Okay. A lot of ending of karma, a lot of purging this year. So last year was test, trials, and errors. This year is release. Okay. I feel like crap, guys. So hope I made sense there. If you want a twin flame check, find Happy Twins 1111 on YouTube. She does them. And I find her to be accurate because what I feel about a connection is what she is saying about the connection when she does the check. All right. So, anyway, that's that. That's kind of the stuff I channeled in. I've been seeing things from like starseed downloads today. Like I saw people breathing underwater today. I saw people floating off into the universe today. Like, this is insane. Like, I'm not kidding. And natural disasters occurring this year. It's almost literally like the survival of the fittest. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just, it's so weird to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Alright, so past life karma as well is going to be cleared. Some of you are going to make amends and make peace with somebody that you hurt in a past life as well. That is happening. That's part of mission work as well. Clearing out that. That's where you get to this peaceful resolution, this mission, you know, world peace, that sort of thing. I never thought world peace could exist. I thought it was an illusion, but guys, it absolutely can. Okay? It absolutely can. So, like I said, the masculine energies are going to be very quiet for a while because they're not going to take this shift well at all. So we'll see what's going on with the energy in the collective today. Not that I ranted my downloads. I probably forgot half of them anyways. What did I say? Past life karma, 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 guys. Clearing it out. All right. So, a lot of you right now are stepping away from this connection at this current moment for a few different reasons. Okay. One of them is the obsessing that's been going on, which is actually stopping the masculine from their awakening process and stepping into loving themselves. And also, it's a block to the mission that you need to be on with your person. All right? The universe is like doing things to stop this. Okay? I see that. I see that. Like, they might make you question the connection for a while, so you step back. Is this real? You know, is this true? Okay, a lot of you are going to be doing that this weekend as well. During this full moon is wondering if this is real, so you're going to step back and think you're nuts. You know, the universe is doing this to you because they want you to step away. Okay? Like I said, I feel some of you will come to the conclusion this year you're not with the real deal. All right? And you're going to connect energetically to your real person, which isn't a bad thing either. Okay? So I feel the universe is definitely intervening as we speak on this. So the feminine steps away so she can work on herself, because a lot of you started getting sucked back into your connection and obsessing again. And because the masculine is going to be very fragile right now in their feminine energy for the most part. They're very sensitive. They're very sad. They're purging. They're hitting really tough times right now. So, what else am I hearing here? Oh, my head hurts so bad. So yeah, I just feel like there's going to be obstacles put in your guys' way for a while to keep you guys separate. Okay? Lack of communication right now, at least 3D communication. I do see 5D being quiet for a bit, though. I really do. There's going to be some sexual energy, though, too, I'm hearing. There's going to be a want for sex a lot during this full moon for all of you. So, how do you step back from the connection? All right. You need to have willpower for one. You need to have understanding of what these journeys are for two. You need to understand why you're in this journey, okay? You need to understand that it's not just a romantic love fairy tale. So much more. Do your reading, get some books. There's a lot of books you can order. There's ebooks. There's a lot of things out there that can help you understand, okay? Yep, meditate, karmic clearing YouTube videos can help as well with some karmic clearing. You guys, if you hound your person this weekend, I'm going to tell you right now, if you keep messaging them, if they message you and check in, sure, whatever. But if you continuously hound and hound and hound and obsess and chase and chase and chase, you're going to overwhelm them to the point of breaking, okay? They're, like I said, extremely fragile. You have got to step back. You have got to step back. Because it's going to hinder the entire progress. It's going to hinder them reflecting. It's going to hinder them from going within right now. It's going to distract them, okay? They're like little boys right now. That's what's up. Very fragile little boys, because their inner child is also coming out, all right? So, guys, you know, this is indicating mommy issues. When I get this in reverse, this could also indicate that you're this person's spouse and you are finally like not nurturing this connection anymore, and you're going to nurture you right now, and that's what you need to be doing, okay? But there's definitely some mother wounds that are going to be surfacing for the masculine energy this weekend that's going to be quite painful, because a lot of them swept it under the rug and ignored it, okay? That's what's going on there. But this is also like them stepping into their feminine energy and trying to avoid it as well, okay? I do see them on the defense. I do see them lashing out. I do see them pissed off. I do see them not wanting to deal with this. They're going to try to fight it because they're changing. They're transforming. They're ascending. They're Kundalini awakening. It's insane, okay? And they're really trying to fight this off. And that's where you've got to back off, because they're very fragile. They have open wounds that are literally just wide-ass open right now. Okay, their heart chakras are opening, and that's very painful as well. That brings up so many things in their life. Okay, regret. They're going to sit in regret. They're going to reflect on everything they ever did that they regret, okay? Past life as well. I really feel them stepping in the power of self-love here, okay? This is where they need to be. They're not there right now. They're really damaged at the moment. They have a lot of battle in their head. They're hitting this chaos, this tower moment, and this is where you got to step back, because you guys might be hitting it as well. There's a lot of anxiety in the air right now. Sorry, my nose itches for some reason. A lot of anxiety. How you can support your masculine through this is give them their space and really honestly wish them to the best. Maybe meditate, send them to purple flame, that sort of thing. But do not try to manifest. Do not try to force energetic communication. Do not try to contact. No, just leave them be. Please do that. That's why I'm being told to really encourage you guys to do right now. Okay? A lot of them are going to try to keep busy to keep their mind out of it. It's not going to work. Okay? But their energy is increasing. This Kundalini awakening, that's kind of how I see this today, is it's insane. It's insane. Okay? That's what they're going through right now. Okay? And I feel a lot of you are going to be very irritated with them this weekend. You need to clear some karma that in your life as well. You also need to clear off some hatred, or, you know, not necessarily hatred towards your person, but resentment, or, you know, getting mad at them, guys, because they've been going through a really tough time. I really feel in these connections the masculine energy suffers the most. I really do. I truly believe that. Okay? So, you know, like, it's time to work on you guys. Spend the weekend working on you. Okay? You're going through Ascension as well. It's painful. You guys are moody too. Okay, I'm moody. I want to snap and lose my shit. All right? So really take the time this weekend to do that reflecting and to go do something for yourself, and, you know, because you guys are really going to go on a mission this year, and you're going to need your energy. Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves is important. Okay? This is the karma, guys. This is the big thing going on with this moon, is this karma is all surfacing that needs to be cleared. So huge right now. Okay? It's gonna be bothersome. Some of you might be even embarrassed. Like, oh my God, you know, like, there's gonna be some of that as well. the masculine's not going to take it worth the shit, you know, and, you know, they're holding on to some karma as well that they don't want to release, and that's going to be forced upon them. And a lot of them still this round are not going to release it, but they're going to be absolutely miserable throughout the year until they realize they need to release karma they're holding on to, okay? Feminine, some of you left a karmic partner last year, correct? Okay? Or prior, or 10 years ago. You're still holding on to that contract, okay? When I do readings, I literally see some of you, you have this contract still in your hands, and there's like this much of it that's not ripped yet. It's like the contract's ripped and there's that much of it, and you're still holding it because you're holding resentment. You're holding resentment, okay? You need to let go of resentment. You need to let go of hate. You need to let go of blame, okay? I don't care what the situation was in your karmic situation that you let go of. I don't care. It takes two. You were probably their karma as well as vice versa, all right? It takes two, okay? You can't blame. You can't. You have to take your responsibility. You have to own your actions, and that's part of your karma that needs to be cleared as well, is owning your actions. And some of those actions are that you were repeating cycles, and you hung on and kept repeating that cycle, okay? And not letting go and ending that cycle when it should have been ended a long time ago, all right? So do not hold hatred against an ex. Do not hold hatred against your father. Do not hold hatred against your mother, your siblings, your friends, any of that. These are contracts that need to be cleared out, that all of you probably are holding on to in a sense. So this is the place you need to be. Okay? Codependency. Codependency needs to be released as well. A lot of you are codependent on these connections, and you're like, no, I'm not, but yes, you are. Okay? Because you have it in your head that you can't be in this place of self-love without this person. Even if you're denying it, some of you really do feel that. You. Okay? So that's what needs to be released there as well. And if you guys don't release this karma, it's going to cause tremendous pain, physical pain, mental pain, breakdown, literally, okay? And some of the karma that needs to be cleared is illnesses, is autoimmune diseases. Believe it or not, guys, this is very true. This is very true. Autoimmune diseases, I really feel are karma. I really do. Like, it can be ancestral, it can be past life, it can be that sort of thing. And part of that is ascending and taking care of your body. Eating good, getting rid of chemicals, all this thing. This stuff I truly believe can be cleared through spirituality, okay? And some people, like, they have an autoimmune disease and they never take care of it and they give up, or they have a disease that is horrible and they just give up and they're just like, well, I am defined by this disease. Don't define yourself by an illness, okay? And a lot of that is going on as well. And this is where people need to stand in their power too and clear this out, because that's also karma from your past life probably, or ancestral, okay? And if you just let yourself go and feel defeated and let the disease take you over instead of taking care of yourself, then that's just like, you know, it's interfering your life. It's interfering your life, okay? And I truly believe that through spirituality and through positive thinking and through manifestation, that flare-ups can stop. I believe this, okay? I'm a diabetic, guys, and my blood sugars have been completely even for a very long time now, okay? There's been Parkinson's disease where people stop shaking. There's been things happening that are nothing short of what would be called a miracle, okay? I'm not kidding about that. So it's really about the mind. It's really about the mind. Okay. So that's something as well. You know, maybe you have an underactive thyroid or whatever. Some of you have that, I'm hearing. Okay, so that's how you define yourself. Well, I have an underactive thyroid, so I gain weight. Well, I have an underactive thyroid, so I do this and that. Or I have diabetes, so I'm a diabetic. That's how you define yourself, per se. Well, then that's what you're manifesting. That's what you're manifesting, okay? You gotta like change that around a bit, okay? Because I do believe these diseases and things like that, or amongst the community or amongst the world, to find a way to clear it out as well. Okay? Like this damn cold that I got. Okay, so I hope I made sense there. All right. Oh my God, Lewis. So I do feel that the masculine energy is going to have a further understanding of unconditional love as well as feminine. Okay? What one thought was unconditional love is not. What one thought was love is not. The definition of unconditional love was actually conditional love, and this is going to be discovered as well. Okay? I do see that going on. Okay? But like I said, you guys got to step back. You've got to. You got to. Okay? So, and how I'm seeing this, guys, is that I do feel the masculine's going to start discovering their soul family. That's going to happen as well. And, you know, my husband's been recently doing this because he started doing some mission work as well. And he donated some things to homeless people today. And he started realizing he had a connection to these people. So it's actually pretty amazing. A huge turnaround. Okay, a huge turnaround. So egotistic things are going to come to an end. The ego death. Okay? Death of the ego. Most painful thing ever, because it's having to acknowledge what you did wrong. It's having to acknowledge that you are holding on to materialistic items and thinking that's going to bring your happiness and that sort of thing. It goes beyond that, though. It's acknowledging that you're trying to control the outcome to such situations. It's acknowledging that you're trying to control people around you, and so on. So that's coming to an end as well. Ego death this year. Horrible. Horrible. So I do feel with discovering the spirituality aspect side of things, discovering your soul family, there's going to be more action taking place here. Okay, the throat chakra is healing. Okay, my husband has strep throat right now, and I really feel it's his throat chakra. Some of you might feel like there's a ball in your throat. Some of you might feel like there's a scratch, that sort of thing. All right, throat chakra healing. So guys, a lot of you are, you know, you're really questioning these connections today, and that's fine. It's going to happen amongst the collective. And when I say, you know, a lot of you are going to say, when I say you're going to discover who is a catalyst this year, not the real deal, your guys are going to go, but Kayla said, you know, start questioning it. Don't try to think too deeply, because over time you will figure it out on your own, okay? Because I do feel that the real deal will start coming in your dreams, and it'll figure itself out for you, okay? So you don't need to try to dwell on it too heavily, okay? Right now, guys, I do feel that the masculine's going to keep their hearts locked back right now. They're going to have kind of a guard around their heart chakra because it's opening and they don't want to deal with that pain. And so, okay. Anyway. Yeah, I am in so much pain. Like, I can hardly do my readings. It's horrible. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I'm so sick. I honestly predict that this year as well is that spiritual release therapy, which Divine Pisces does as well, her and I have done it together, it's going to make a huge breakthrough this year with medical issues, with healing and sort of thing. Okay. I do need to rest, but I got to get some readings out. I'm trying so hard to do them, but I'm just so sick. Oh my, see, full moon energy. You guys do some manifesting during the full moon energy, but don't. I'm not talking about manifesting your person. I'm talking about manifesting your mission, manifesting your dreams, manifesting your purpose. You know, asking it to come to you, this sort of thing, career manifestation. Right now, guys, with light workers being under attack, which I feel is going to increase throughout the year, do some protection to your channel, to your work, protect yourself. It's much needed right now because it's already happening. I've already gotten rotten emails from people and shit like that. So, yeah, we're going to be under attack, just the way it is. Yeah, I'm having trouble talking, concentrating, focusing. You know, honestly, I do feel your person is going to receive some downloads when it comes to being with you. Okay, and I really feel they're going to start getting very passionate about that. They're going to start having a lot of passionate feelings about that. Okay? But it's also going to create some dark shadow. Alright? It's going to create that because they're going to try to fight it for one. But there's a lot of passion here within your person. So some of you may be dealing with fire signs as well. But I do feel they're going to have some downloads about this and understanding and gain more understanding and clarity on what the connection truly is. But it's going to trigger them. But I'm also picking up they're going to have some dreams and downloads when it comes to past life things, when it comes to being with you and things that they did to you in a past life, okay? That didn't fulfill the mission in that lifetime, that sort of thing, okay? So, Lewis, just go on a vacation or something. So, yeah, I see them cleaning up their life, guys. They got to clean their damn doorstep. They got to clean their damn doorstep. Okay? I have a Leo husband. And I have a Sagittarius daughter. And a Pisces daughter. Yep. I do see the masculine energy stepping in their power, okay? Because some of them, let's face it, they're, you know, some of them have grown up with women figures in their life that have been, you know, treating them less than a masculine energy or less than a man, and they may be holding on to somebody that's treating them less than a man, that sort of thing. Okay? So I really see them just, you know, stay in power. But right now they're like, they're in that feminine energy for sure. And I do see that feminine energy like giving them sort of a domestic feel, but not like going to clean the house, so to speak, but like clean up their life, emotions surfacing, you know, sweeping off their doorstep, you know, cleaning up their life, if that makes sense, okay? And I do feel that their wish fulfillment is definitely you, you know. It's just going to be faced right now. You guys, by this upcoming summer, I'm seeing a breakthrough with these connections, and it's gonna be big. And I've been seeing that for a while as well, is that summertime's a breakthrough for some people by fall. Yeah, they're definitely starting to cleanse that toxic energy right now. You guys might be as well. They're taking responsibility for their life, for their actions, for their mistakes, for their ego. Some of you, through your awakening process, through your ascension, etc., are going to discover that money isn't what you thought it was. Money is not happiness. Money is a tool to navigate life. It is not everything, okay? And that is some karma that needs to be cleared as well. And that's another download that I have received, is that some people that are very greedy with money this upcoming year are going to face some tremendous karma for that as well, because greed is not cool, all right? So, you know, I'm a giver. When I can, I give. Like, I would give my last dollar to somebody, that kind of thing. But there's people out there that it's greed, more money, and they sit on it, and it's like an addiction almost, and they got a mansion, and they got a Bentley, and whatever they have, okay? And it creates a very, very high egotistic personality. And honestly, guys, what I'm predicting and what I'm hearing today is that some of these people, like, their businesses are going to go bankrupt or whatever around them. They're going to be all of a sudden in poverty. And that's the karma they have to face as well. So I know that's really uncanny, and it sounds weird, but I really see that coming. You do have to have money, but it's a tool. It's for survival. Okay? It's to spend, to take care of yourself and your family. It's to give. It's to pay off your bills. It's that sort of thing. But when people get in their ego about it, and they're not giving, and they're not helping other people and that sort of thing. And just being absolutely greedy with money in general and just wanting more and more and more and more. Do you need to be a trillionaire, for example, to survive? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, if you are, you are, but these people are just very greedy about it, or people that are entitled and just assume that everybody owes them everything. These people are going to face karma. That's what I really had that download today very heavily, so I figured I'd say that as well. So during some of this death of the ego, for people that are awakening, and the masculines as well, because some of the masculines are definitely in their ego when it comes to money. There's going to be a death to that as well, in thinking they need the best car, or, you know, that sort of thing. That's going to come. Or the nicest house, or whatever, and having the American dream. So that's just a prediction I've had, that they don't like some celebrities or something, or like people that own huge companies and are greedy about it, or, you know, like with the whole Obamacare crappy insurance thing that happened, and how the insurance companies got greedy and charged the hell out of you for premiums, or nobody could afford it anyways. That sort of thing. Those type of people doing that are going to face some crap. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Yeah, see? Awakening. Awakening, and it's going to lead to homecoming. It's going to lead to all of this stuff, guys. All of this stuff. Guys, this is a very important message, is you need to stay grounded this weekend. With this moon, you have got to meditate and ground yourself. This is so important right now. I need to do it more myself. I feel like I'm floating. I don't feel connected right now, so I probably should do it myself. But really important to stay connected that way. Yep, here we go. Ancestral karma right here. Past life. It's all going to surface. All those ancestral karma, those skeletons, they have got to be clear. This is a download I received today. Crazy how it's all validated. It's all validated. Well, karma repeats itself because nobody clears it. Okay? And that's why I'm saying, if you have some hurt from the past and you're still holding on to it, because some of you are like, yes, I left that asshole. But then you're still holding on to that resentment. You're going to repeat it. You're going to repeat it. Okay? That karma's not ended. That contract's not ended if you're doing that. You know, I really feel that, you know, like ancestral secrets are going to come out, like secrets in families. Nasty, rotten things that happen amongst families are going to occur as well. The realization of that. Okay? You know, and it says homeland here, and my husband and I were talking about this sort of thing. Like, you know, there's families that have secrets, and they put on a facade to the outside world, and inside those family for many generations, there's nasty stuff that happened. Okay, and it was not the solid foundation that everybody assumed it was. So I feel like some of those shadows and those secrets are going to be cleared as well, or admitting them, things that happen behind closed doors in families, that sort of thing. Because let me tell you, there's some families out there that you'd be very surprised. Even like the rich and famous, you know, some of the presidents, that sort of thing. It's pretty crazy. Thanks, Divine Pisces. Yep, stuff that's been concealed in ancestral karma here is going to come out. So ancestral karma is really a huge message today. Yep, I see a lot of feminine energy here. I see a lot of you feminine standing in your power right now. So, what, you know, like there's things that I have to work on in this lifetime that is stuff in my past lifetimes, and one of mine is money, because I have fear of money, because I'm not used to that sort of lifestyle. So that's something I have to get through in this lifetime. Fear of success, fear of money, that sort of thing. There's going to be a lot of that coming up as well. So, oh yeah. It's going to be kind of crazy. What do you mean seeing beyond this programming? That's another thing, guys. Don't let, speaking of programming, that reminds me of the other download. Don't watch too much TV and let the media get to your head, or you'll start manifesting that as well. The media lies, the media exaggerates, the media pumps out bullshit to get your head going. Okay? World War III is happening. You're going to die tomorrow. Yada, yada, yada. Try not to let that stuff get to you. And as you ascend and go through awakening processes, you will understand that TV's bullshit. I haven't watched it in years. Okay, I haven't watched it in years. I honestly feel that television is a bit of a conspiracy, if you want the truth. That sounds paranoid, but I do. I feel it's meant to manifest things, like, that aren't really there. Okay? Anyway, we'll see what kind of action is going on with your person in their life during this moon shift. I do feel they're really going to think a lot about you this weekend, okay, or this week, or during this energy period, this strong energy, okay? And, you know, I really feel that they're going to go through a moment of realization that an offer does not have to be about money. Okay? There is a lot of money problems going on in your person's life collectively. There's foundation issues. There's, you know, lack of jobs. There's that sort of thing going on. Okay? Here we got mother issues again. We got mother issues again. So there's issues with money, there's mother issues, or, you know, a mother to children, or whatever this is coming in here. Okay. And here we got it. The universe stepping in. Okay. Downloads, awakening. There's going to be this wake-up call. Like, it's just going to hit them hard, man. It's going to hit them hard. And a lot of this, I do feel, is revolved around money as well, and the realization of what it truly is, that it's not everything. Because there's so many people stuck in the ego, and that ego death is going to be so harsh. It's going to be so harsh. It's going to be hard. There's going to be a tower moment. Yep, absolutely. Huge tower moment. And during this tower moment is going to be the realization of what the big picture is here, and the understanding of it, and, you know, all their regrets and everything they did in their life, and just a lot of different things, guys. And they're going to really feel defensive, and like they have to fight off all of this stuff. Okay, and a lot of this is like their karma and their bullshit they're holding on to, and they're just going to be very defensive about it. And that's where I recommend not really trying to push on your person and get them to communicate or take offense if they're moody and that sort of thing right now. I would just recommend stepping away, truthfully. Or they're just going to lash out and you're going to feel bad, and then a fight's going to break out that's just, it's not really there. It doesn't need to be there. Okay? You guys, there's some jealousy here that they're having as well, and this is kind of an egotistic thing, that they feel that you maybe are more successful than them, and you have money and you have the stability as well. Or they just find you very admirable because they feel like you have stability in your life. Okay? So I do see that tower moment, seeing that, or they just feel like that, you know, everybody's admiring you and they have to put up a fight for you. There's some competition here, okay, that, yeah, like you're untouchable almost, if that makes sense. They feel like you're untouchable. You're better than them. They really feel like you're in your bitch power, though, and that might be the case here. They really feel that you're victorious, that you just got it all. And a lot of you are thinking, no, I don't, but, you know, that's what your person thinks, really. There's going to be some jealousy, and when, you know, the masculine's going to be jealous, angry, moody. That's how I see this in reverse. Angry, upset, moody, pissed, annoyed, okay? And I just see them partying and drinking and, you know, self-medicating. That's how I'm seeing that right now. And, you know, they just, I mean, this is, like, these two together, like, just telling me that there's jealousy here. They're like not working on their life at all, and they're just kind of looking at it and like, well, I want that, and then you have that. All right, you have that. You're untouchable. You're untouchable. Yep. Yep, they feel like that. They really feel you're in a very powerful energy right now. Somebody who has it all. Very admirational, smart, intelligent. Yeah, they're going to have to end these cycles, guys. I'm telling you that. Yep, they're going to be pushed to do that. New beginnings. Ending of karma. That's what I see going on here right now. That's what they're going to be pushed to do. This is also somebody that's inspired for a new beginning, for a new start, for a new purpose, for a new path, that sort of thing. They're going to feel very inspired if they do end this karma, once they give in to that. Yeah, a lot of them, they just don't feel like they compare to you, and this really weighs them down. I mean, the jealousy is very strong here today. It's very strong. A lot of jealousy. And that's another ego thing that's going to have to come to a death, is jealousy. You guys, a lot of them manipulate with your emotions. Okay, the King of Swords in reverse is not a good energy. Not a good energy, but I feel like they manipulate your emotions. And that's another reason you probably shouldn't talk to them during this process. If you want things to move forward. They're going to be in the Emperor energy. Okay, they're going to be hiding things. They're going to be very defensive. The King of Swords in reverse is just somebody you want to stay away from, truthfully. Okay? But I do see them manifesting this weekend too as well. Okay, they're really going to manifest some sort of offer here. You may get some communication from this person. Yep, I see reconciliation happening after this shift. And, you know, time-wise, guys, it's going to be different for everybody. Yep, I see them racing in, but be careful with this type of energy because some of it can be quite impulsive, irrational, jealousy. Yep, I see some of them rushing in passionately. I do. Let them talk to you first. Let them talk to you first. I see a lot of them ending their little player shit here too. A lot of you know this is my player card. It's reversed. I feel that some of their karma. You know, some of them are being quite deceptive here, you guys, but some of them might be moving or having plans here, and they're moving away from their current life and moving into something that's more fulfilling, and they're not telling you this. They're really not. Like, some of them are actually working on a plan, and some of this movement going on here is going to be quite unexpected and very quick, happening on an impulse. Okay? Yeah, they're very guarded right now, guys, but I really feel some of them, like, they need to tell you something and they're not right now. There's something going on in their life. There's changes going on in their life they're not telling you about. Lewis, are you drunk? Yeah, some of them are... I asked what it was, and it's walking away from something that is making them extremely unhappy. Somebody's moving, traveling, or moving, or I don't know. Different situation. They really want to be happy, guys, but they definitely feel tied down. Holding on to something that doesn't serve them. Divine intervention. Might be you as well, like I said. Could be. What do we got? The moon card here. Here we go. The moon card. The full moon. It's going to rip shit up, making shit complicated as hell in their life. You know, how I see this card is quite strange, but I see them letting go of this life right now. And this is something else I was discussing with my husband today and some other divine feminines. Letting go of your old way of thinking, letting go of old beliefs and seeing the world in a whole new light. And when you go through Kundalini awakening, I'm sorry, tripped on my words, you know, or awakening in general, or ascension, in every single ascension, therefore, after, you see the world in a different way, okay? And they're going to start noticing the world differently. They're going to start seeing things differently and seeing the beauty surrounding and, you know, the beauty of life, if that makes sense. Like letting go of ego. And right now, what I feel like is when I'm like in the world, like when I'm in tune to the 3D right at this moment, I feel like it's a dream. Like this is not real, because it's like I'm half into the 5D and half into the 3D, and I just don't feel right. I feel sick. I just feel like it's not real, and I'm looking around me like, you know, I used to want to remodel my house, but I don't care anymore because this is like not real, or I don't know. It is so weird, and I see them doing this as well. It's like it's ego death, honestly. It's ego death. It really is. It's letting go of a materialistic world. Yeah, they're going to let go and try to go for what their fulfillments in life are, their passions and their dreams. And they're being very deceptive about all of it. They're not going to tell you this is going on. They're not going to tell you. They just feel like it's too risky to tell you the truth, to tell you what's going on in their head, the changes they want to make, the plans that they have, you know, this awakening they're going through, the pain behind it. Okay, it takes a lot for a masculine to acknowledge that, and, you know, they're lacking the strength here to do so. So they're going to be doing a lot of longing and wishing. So what is going to happen this weekend when they go through this shift is that they may be wishing or longing for the life they desire, what really makes them happy, or the universe is going to send them downloads to their mission and purpose, and they're going to feel a sense of euphoria thinking about that, and thinking about life with you, and thinking about doing your mission together, because they're going to receive these downloads one way or another this weekend. Where did all that come from? I just said, I don't know. But anyways, I'm telling you, it's just nuts. That's why I have to rewatch my videos sometimes. I have no idea. But they're going to try to go back and forth into the ego, you guys. They're going to be like, no, we're too different. No, they're not meant for me. They're not my other half. No. No, no, no. I don't want to deal with it. But the love for you is going to be strong. You guys may feel some love this weekend. Some heart chakra pull, that sort of thing. Chaos. Chaos. Yep. They're going to try to hold this up as long as they can. Like they're walking on the edge of a wall here that's about ready to break, about ready to fall. And like they're going to have the blinders over their eyes so bad. And you see how that light's still there. It's right there. They're like going to try to ignore that. And this is how I see masculines right now. Like the tower is going to come, and it will come whether they like it or not. And they're going to stand on top of that tower looking down. It's going to really be shaking, and it's just going to go bam like that. And that's where you need to back away, because this person is not going to do well with that. For the majority of you. Gotta let them wake up themselves. You can't chase, you can't force. That's you being in your ego as well. It's going to be movement, though. There's going to be progress. It's going to be progress. They might even cry, I heard. Boys don't cry, right? They're definitely going to make some movement when it comes to cycles in their life. There's going to be a new beginning coming in. It might be just a mini cycle ended. It might be a big cycle ended. It really depends on here. They're really going to feel shattered, though. They're just... Yep, see, they're going to try to remain in denial, but they're going to be in, like... They're going to be in 2 worlds this weekend. They are. They're going to be in between worlds. This moon is going to give some hope here to them. It's going to give them hope, actually, as well. Okay. Lewis, what's new? I'm not surprised. Yep, here we go. I honor my time and energy by making smart choices that leave me feeling good. Okay, they're actually going to think about themselves and emotional health. That's huge. That's huge. Respecting themselves and understanding that they're not emotionally satisfied. They're not emotionally happy. They're not content in their life anymore. Okay. And I feel that, you know, some of them are actually going to cave into this pull, this push and pull from the universe, you know, these towers coming in and, you know, take the blinders off and honor it instead of fighting it. You know, a lot of them don't feel it's manly to be spiritual, but a lot of them are going to finally free themselves from that as well. My thoughts lead me in the direction of healing, prosperity, connection, and grace-filled experiences, spiritual health. So when it comes to money, and the grasp on money, and the obsession with money, and the greed, okay, you know, like I said, I really foresee some people crashing down on their ass when it comes to being greedy with money. But if you're not greedy with money, and you're not thinking about money, and you're not fulfilling your purpose with the want to be rich and famous, some of you are going to gain extreme prosperity because that's what you deserve and that's your good karma, right? But what you're going to do is you're going to turn around and you're going to help other people. That's what I see. But you're going to get good karma for not being that way, for not making being rich and famous a goal. Okay? So that's what I always say that I didn't start a channel to become rich and famous. I started a channel to help people. That's what I did. Okay? I didn't anticipate growth like this. I mean, it's not growing like huge because I'm not the channel for everybody. A lot of people just want to hear what they want to hear, they don't want to hear me like tell the truth. There's some people like that. That's where a lot of ego death is coming in, and I think my channel may grow from that ego death, to be honest, because yeah. Anyway. I am open and receptive to the healing power of divine love. Yeah, they're going to really take this healing, this heart chakra healing. They're going to start accepting that. They're going to become more open to this. So, you know, spiritual health and healing is really going to be major with this shift, for sure. And that goes along with the awakening process, okay? They're going to heal the fact that they, you know, a lot of them are grieving that they really didn't know unconditional love, and they're learning it now. That's what I'm picking up as well. So that is a really tough one to face. That's going to be tough to realize that maybe they didn't receive it from their past partners. Maybe they didn't receive it from family or whatever. And they're realizing they were loved with conditions. And that's tough to chew. All right. It's a realization of that as well. So they're going to find ways to try to enjoy life every single day, you know, when it comes to getting over these hard times. You guys need to do that as well. You guys need to have more of a sense of humor. I love having a sense of humor. I think it's fun. I am going to be a kid for life. I don't care what anybody says. I've been called immature. I don't care. I wasn't born here to be mature. Okay. Prosperity. I love being debt free. Okay. And like I said, you guys, your prosperity will come to you. Your life purpose will come to you. Your life purpose will come to you. And you don't have to sit and dwell on your life purpose. You don't have to sit and wonder when it's coming or wonder what it is, you can meditate. You might get some answers through that. You might get some answers to the universe. The universe will guide you there if you allow them to do it. If you get out of your ego, you will be guided there. I did not plan to be where I am today. Not at all. I've been doing readings for a very long time, but I never planned this. Never did. Okay. So it's just kind of weird how it happened, but it just happened. And I went from there. I'm transparent. What you see is what you get, and I love that about myself. That's where the masculine needs to get as well. Okay? That's where they need to get as well. So that's kind of how I am. I'm, you know, what you see is what you get kind of person. I've always been that way. It's not too acceptable in society all the time, especially to be blunt about things, which is why I get some smart remarks on my channel or some emails and that sort of thing, or comments, because I'm just raw and I don't give a fuck. So clean your room, do your hair, do your makeup. It's like, whatever, dude, just knock it off. Like, nah, that's not me. I don't need my nails all done. Like, I don't want them long nails. I can't shuffle cards with 5-inch nails. What the hell is that shit? And how do you wipe your ass? I'm excited to share the things I no longer love or need with people who love or need them more. Charity work. Charity work. Yep. Purging, getting rid of items you no longer need, letting go of the materialistic world. Pretty good signs, I would say. Yeah. Past life trauma and injuries and karma. Yeah, that's gonna come. Wow. Or past pain, like I said, or past pain that some of you are holding on to from past relationships that actually are weighing you down. Okay, it's gonna be worked on. Don't pick it out of the toilet. Okay. God, I have a headache. It's so horrible. Okay, so we'll see what's in the heart space right now. So I do feel that a lot of you are going to have some time apart where clarity is going to be gained, okay? And this is where, like I told you, you need to just let your person go and step back and allow them to gain that clarity, okay? And I do feel that once they do that, they will have more stability in their life. So, you know, they're at this fragile state right now. But if you bug this person, it's going to just rock the boat here, okay? They're going to come back and rekindle in a passionate manner. They're going to bring some passion back into some flirty communication, that sort of thing, once they're, yeah, getting through their lessons that they need to learn, that they need to clear. Yeah, they're facing regrets. And they have regrets for how they treated you, and they have to face that too. I do feel a lot of them are going to start accepting things in their life. Okay, just accepting that things are ending, accepting that things are destined to happen in their life, or accepting that, you know, maybe a failed commitment to somebody is ending and it's meant to be that way, or it was there for a reason, or, you know, whatever. There's just some form of acceptance and coming at peace with things. And I feel that a lot of this is where the ego death is coming in. So a lot of them have been friend zoning you and that sort of thing out of fear, out of the fact they're with somebody else, out of the fact they have other obligations. Okay, and I do feel that there is some toxic energy surrounding that. Some of you need to be careful there because you don't want to be breadcrumbs to somebody else's person. Okay, so I do see a lot of them maybe coming in with a second chance as well after this whole retreat and thinking very deeply on this. Or guys, they're going to try to give their karmic situation another chance. Okay, they're going to try to find a way to work it out again and keep friend zoning you, and it's really up to you if you want to take that or not. Let's see, my readings revolved around twin flame energy here. Yep, past life downloads coming in. They know that you're a past life connection. But you guys really got to work on forgiveness. This is so important right now. So important. And, you know, have your friends help you. Lean on your support system, okay? When it comes to that, let it out, purge it out, grieve it out. You don't have to forgive, that's up to you, but then you'll probably have to come into another lifetime with that person. You guys got to really put up some boundaries here with your person, especially when there is a third-party interference here. Okay, and the fact that you're getting breadcrumbed and that sort of thing. It's not fair to you. It's not. So, yeah, finances is a big one as well, concern for them. But yeah, they're going to start bringing more balance into the connection. See, integrity. They need to give you integrity. They need to give you respect. They need to give you answers. You need that. You deserve that. You do. Yeah, there's going to be a reevaluation of, like, relationships. We've got Libra here, so somebody may be dealing with a Libra. There's going to be some reevaluation and, you know, thinking about this and justice and being fair, and that's just something going to be on their mind as well. Reevaluation and, you know, facing how they hurt you and what they did to you and, you know, facing that karma. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of personal growth. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus or a Pisces. There's going to be a lot of following the dreams going on with this personal growth as well. Yep, there's going to be a lot of aligning, a lot of retreat, a lot of balance, a lot of that going on. It's going to be kind of interesting to see what happens. This shift, I feel, is going to be really massive, and it's pretty intense feeling. See what your person has to say. Yep, codependency. That's an issue here. Too prideful to be honest. Ego death. I feel that's part of it. You're not being honest. Saying mean things to push you away. So, you know, listen for songs this weekend because you might get songs or messages on their progress, that sort of thing, okay? Or how they feel or whatever they want to say. Yeah, some of them are going to reveal some feelings very soon here when it comes to connection. Some of them are very worried about children, okay? Yeah, there's some hurt feelings going back and forth here. I feel there's like battle of the wills going on with some of these connections. I lied when I said I didn't care. They're learning self-love. What did I tell you? They admire your strength. See, they find you admirational, untouchable, untouchable. So I hope that helped you guys. So, oh my God, this headache is just insane. I cannot get rid of it. No matter what I do, it just won't go away. So, I'm going to try to do a pick a card for the full moon. I think I'm going to try to do that on Friday. Like, so you get more of an individualization of the shift going on and what's going to happen with you and your person and that sort of thing. And the connection, possibly, and the, you know, whatever comes in, I guess. I gotta do a few readings before I go to bed, honestly, because I know people, like, extremely annoyed with me. Oh, yeah? Alright, you're welcome, guys. Okay, you guys sleep good and have a good night.